Hello, my name is Kayla Leindecker. Today in my audience I have Zayden, my son, Rhea, my daughter, and Eric, my husband. The speech I am going to give is Benefits of Reading to Children in Early Stages of Life. The goal of this speech is to persuade you to read to your children when they are young. Two books of my kids that I've, two books, favorite books for my kids that I read when they were little are All of Baby's Nose to Toes and The Spiffiest Giant in Town. Your children need to learn to read at a young age. By introducing reading as early as when a child is born, it'll help them with their reading literacy throughout all of their developmental stages. Reading to your child at a young age is beneficial in many ways. It will help them with future academics and socially. It supports a necessary bond between a parent and a child. I will tell you about different developmental stages of a child and the benefits that reading can have. I will discuss how reading can help your child academically, and I will talk about how it can affect social impacts by reading to your child early in life. Developmental stages and reading literacy benefits. There are different developmental stages that we go through in life. I will touch on communication development and cognitive development. According to the Minnesota Department of Health, the first 5 years of a life are a period of incredible growth in all areas of a child's development. It's a time of tremendous brain development that is important for communication development. Babies begin communicating by crying, and then in a few months they start babbling and imitating sounds. So much of a young child's learning depends on having the ability to communicate with others. Cognitive development is critical to a child's growth. It describes how a child's brain develops and includes skills such as thinking, learning, exploring, and problem solving. It also affects other areas of a child's development, including language and social skills. At the age of 6 months, an infant is typically starting to reach out for things. At 9 months of age, they can start turning pages in a book. At approximately 18 months of age, a child is showing interest in books. At 2 years of age, a child should be able to name items in a book. At the age of 4, they should be able to tell you what might happen next in a story. According to Teach Early Reading, in the last 25 years of research, teaching your child to read at an early age helps significantly with brain development. Benefits to your child. Early reading has numerous benefits. It is beneficial neurologically, educationally, psychologically, and socially and linguistically. Reading sensitizes the child to language patterns, sounds, expands vocabulary, and improves memory. It encourages longer attention spans, improves concentration, and lays the basis for sound learning skills. It increases the child's curiosity, sparks his or her imagination, and encourages maturity. By teaching your child to read at an early age, you are giving them a gift of a lifetime and expanding his or her horizons. Another important benefit to your child is the bonding that they get to experience with their parents or anybody else who reads to them. Academic success. Reading is the most important academic skill a young child can learn, according to Teach Reading Early. Research has shown that reading to children prior to entering their formal education is associated with advances in reading skills, early interest in reading, and higher performance on reading tests during the initial school years, as referenced by Alan Gottfried. By making them more comfortable around books, early reading prepares children to become lifelong readers, which paves the way to academic success. According to Early Childhood Education Journal, research shows that 74% of students in third grade with reading deficits will continue until ninth grade to have them. When students lack confidence in their reading, they will likely develop a negative attitude about reading. This could set them up for struggle the rest of their lives. Children's early exposure and participation in reading activities with parents is one of the most important elements in their emergent literacy, as well as developmental and educational outcomes. Social success. Reading early in life to your child can help them develop greater self-esteem. According to Teach Reading Early, when young babies are held warmly and read to lovingly, they feel loved and cared for. Teaching your child to read can be one of the most important, gratifying, and rewarding experiences you can share with your child. Even at a young age, children have social awareness. They know who is more popular, they can tell you who can do what. If there are a few children in class who know how to read, they may receive awards and certificates, be called upon to choose books, or encouraged to write, illustrate, and read aloud their own stories. This is encouraging for your child to be able to read. Early readers have the opportunity to relate to their peers on a more confident, more competent level, as they already being recognized for their great accomplishments. Such experiences increase the child's social status among peers, as well as his or her self-image and self-confidence. In conclusion, I have told you the importance of reading to your child in the early stages of life and how it will benefit their future academically, socially, and how it in general is just a benefit to them. Now, go on and snuggle up those children, grandchildren, nieces, and nephews and read them a good story. Thanks for watching.